Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over the second of the Skeleton Bros, SANS from Undertale and Nendoroid. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the SANS from Undertale from Nendoroid action figure, looking awesome over here. We got logos crawling over the sides over here with SANS and a big smile. SANS with a hot dog on top and the English text in Comic Sans, and on the bottom we have him holding some ketchup with a barcode. Cool. On one side we have a sitting down pose over here. On the other side we have SANS with one eye open over there and papyrus over here. And on the back we have some more poses as well as some things I can't even read because it's not in a language I can read or speak. Now let's take a look at SANS. SANS is a pretty nice head sculpt. I love the nose as well as the teeth. They're really great, and the eyes are pretty buggy and weird. They look awesome. And the rest of his head is done in white, looking really good as well. Over here, the seam is kind of noticeable, but whatever. And we do get up and down swivel, a little bit side to side. It's a good head sculpt. The body looks pretty nice too. The paint is pretty decent as well. I really like the look on this, and the zipper is pretty good too. Going all the way around, the hood looks nice also down here, and there's a lot of good TLC put in this figure. I like it a lot. And for articulation, we do get some waist articulation a little bit left and right over here, as well as a little bit of up and down on these hands, and the pockets are actually attached. Neat. But what I do love is the illusion of pockets over here as well for when you don't have these arms in, with a great little attention to detail that this makes. It's so nice. And going down to the pants, they look nice and have good paint on them, at least. I like that, and the pants are mostly black, working out pretty well for the figure. Little sweatpants, it's good. The legs are a bone white, looking good over here as well, and the slippers are good too. He's wearing very casual wear. I like the color too, it's nice and pink. I feel like they could have been a little fluffier or something. I also noticed there are little mold markings on the inside of the shoes, so keep them to the interior. It looks much better and awesomer. And like I said before, he does have waist articulation, but also back and forth. These sometimes can pop out pretty easily. Just pop them back in. He's a skeleton, you won't really feel it. You can just swivel too, it's nice. In order to accessorize your SANS, take out the head like Papyrus did, and man, that's even creepier and weirder, almost like Squidward or something. It's weird. And a really cool effect you can do is make him sort of look around a little bit. You can change where the eyes go, and that's a great feature. There's little levers you can move. It's awesome. So you can have him looking over or up a little bit in kind of a weird way. It all depends how you pose these eyes. Just don't have him roll back too far into his head. It looks weird. I really love this kind of thing, and I never experienced this before. It's really nice to see, but a little hard to manipulate with some parts of the eyes, and it's great. I love this. But popping the eyeballs out is a little difficult. Just push and you're good, and this is a good mask for somebody. That's fun. I think this is creepier than anything you'll ever see all day. And popping in these eyes looks really good. I love how this looks. It's just amazing. Getting his eyes to the edge pretty much is really nice to see. I love this. Super creepy over here. And you can also mix and match the eyes. It's great. I love how this looks. Very creepy. Very scary stories to tell in the dark, if I may say. But for now, I'll just leave this to normal as I remove his arms. Yeah, imagine that sentence. That's a brand new sentence. Pulling these off is pretty simple, honestly. Just give him a good yoink and he's armless. He comes with two gesturing hands. The one on the right is bent over here and has a swivel as well up here and a swivel over here. And the other is straight on with a swivel over here as well as a swivel over here. And they both have swivels at the shoulder joint too. Very nicely done. And he also comes with a spare arm you can swivel here as well that attaches to the elbow joint as well as a swivel over here. But what goes in the peg? Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. And sadly, I must say, this is where Nendoroid kind of drops the ball over here. You can hold Ketchup, but not the other accessory in the other hand, which is a shame. And you can replace the Ketchup with a hot dog over here. Looking really nice. I do love how this looks. It's very small, though, and pretty cute. And it does have a hole in it, just as the Ketchup does. And you can have him hold both, with him balancing the hot dog in one hand and holding the Ketchup in the other. But honestly, just give it another hand with pegs, Nendoroid. Jeez. And as far as compassion goes with this hot dog, it may be undersized for SANS, but I think it works perfectly for Sonic over here. Yeah, this is awesome. And Sonic can also hold the Ketchup, but just like SANS, never both at once. Oh, what a shame. And while I do realize now, after making the entire review, that these hands are for the shrug he does when he makes a horrible pun, and you can also swap the different hands as well as the elbow joints. This one's pretty cool, like a wait, hold it kind of pose over here. Looking nice, but this is really kind of hard to move. Pulling off the legs for this next part is pretty easy, but the pants are pretty hard to do. Just gotta twist and pull, and there it is. And you can just set him down on this pair of pants over here. This sitting pair works out pretty well here. Whoop! And here you can just sit him up, looking all chill and comfy and cool over here. He's just a chill guy, you know? And I really do love these arms. Honestly, they're really great for just having the character standing on a shelf for shelf space on the sides, so that works pretty well. And while you can't really articulate these, they don't move at all. It's a shame they don't, honestly. This swivels a little tiny itty bitty. Nah, not even. It doesn't swivel at all, actually. Bummer. And here we have SANS and the human standing outside of Grillby's, and this backdrop is actually pretty cute. And appreciating some of the artistry here, we have the screenshot of all the kind of artwork from the game around this area in Snowden Town. We got the Christmas tree, some presents, the monster kid, and a couple flowers. A pathway leading to Grillby's with a little flower pot, some lights, a cup of joe in there, an open sign, the Grillby's sign, and then a snow-covered roof with a doggo on top. Is that Toby Fox? Yeah, it's his avatar. A Santa version on the list. Happy holidays if you're watching this in December, which is months away from now. Then these beautiful trees over here, and at the bottom we have a little guy in a devil costume and a little mouse with a way too much scarf. That's pretty cute. And more flowers. All in all, great backdrop. Hey human, you want a hot dog? Okay, go get it yourself. SANS stands at about 3 1/4 to 3.5 inches taller or so, next to the Jack-specific Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog in 4-inch and 2.5-inch scales, the Nendoroid Miles Tails Prower, the Jada Toys Mega Man, the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran, and the Jazzwares Pikachu, the Jack-specific Movie Shadow the Hedgehog, Homer Simpson, Collector's Edition Knuckles, and the Mattel Minecraft Movie Jack Black Steve, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Animated Series Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, the SH Figure Arts Yoshi, and the Lego Bionicle Gift with Purchase Toa-Tahu. And here is SANS next to the other 3 Undertale characters that I have, Toriel, the Human, and Papyrus. Yep, nobody else. No one else here. At all. And I mean that. This is all the Undertale characters that I'm getting here. I like these 4. They're really great. And yes, Undyne is a great character. I'm just not a fan of how they portrayed her in Nendoroid form, but I would have loved to see Alphys and maybe Mettaton, even Asgore too. That would have been sweet, but sadly they don't exist. Overall, hot dog. In going over these Nendoroid figures for Undertale, I feel like they've been really faithful with their characters, and SANS is another one of them. I really love how they captured the head sculpt, and those eyes are amazing. I love how you can move them within the head. It's such a great detail that I've never really thought about with action figures, but now I have, and I want all their eyes to move, dang it. The body for me is kind of the weak point. He needs a few more arms to be more expressive, and the ones he has aren't really as good as I think they should be. While I know the arms for that shrug he does whenever he makes a pun, I still think some more expressive arms would be great even for outside of game stuff. And I do wish he had one more hand with a peg in it to hold the hot dog and the ketchup. It's kind of a missed opportunity for me and really bothers me. And the pants as well as the slippers are fine. The legs too. I also like the alternate legs. They're pretty cool but kind of useless in a way. I like my SANS standing up. So if you're a fan of Undertale skeletons or SANS in general, then you'll love this figure. He's pretty good. But I would highly recommend picking up the Human and Toriel over Papyrus and SANS. As much as I like these Skele bros, they aren't as good as the 2 that came before it. But make no mistake, if you really want these figures, then you'd better catch up. So which Undertale Nendoroid is your favorite? The Human, Toriel, Papyrus, SANS? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.